Let us today see few examples on Lagrange's interpolation formula. Question number 1. Certain corresponding values of x and log x are ordered per 300, 2.4771, ordered per 304, 2.4829, ordered per 305, 2.4843 and ordered per 307, 2.4871. To find log of 301 to the base 10. Let us first tabulate and label the given points. Values of x are x0 equal to 300, x1 equal to 304, x2 equal to 305 and x3 is equal to 307. Y is equal to, the values of y are y0 is equal to 2.4771, y1 is equal to 2.4829, y2 is equal to 2.4843 and y3 is equal to 2.4871. We want to find out y for x equal to 301. By Lagrange's interpolation formula, y of x is equal to x minus x1 into x minus x2 into x minus x3. Here we have skipped the point x0 and the denominator is x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3 and this complete quotient is multiplied by the functional value y0 plus x minus x0, x minus x2, x minus x3. Here we have skipped the point x1 and the denominator here, every bracket is subtracted from x1. So x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3 and the quotient is multiplied by the functional value of x1, that is y1. Then x minus x0, x minus x1 into x minus x3. We skipped x2 here and the denominator is x2 minus x0 into x2 minus x1 into x2 minus x3 multiplied by the functional value of x2, that is y2, plus x minus x0 into x minus x1 into x minus x2. We skipped x3 here and in the denominator x3 minus x0 into x3 minus x1 into x3 minus x2 multiplied by the functional value y3. Now let us substitute all those values. So by substituting the values we got this particular all the values we have substituted and further we calculate it as, so hope it is quite clear. And lastly, we are getting the value to be 2.4786. The value comes out to be 2.4786. Now, question 2 is, if y1 is equal to 4, y3 is equal to 12, y4 is equal to 19 and yx is equal to 7, find x. So what this means is, when x is 1, the value of y is 4. When x is 3, the value of y is 12. When x is 4, y is 19. So what will be the value of x for y equal to 7? This we have to find out. If we concentrate to the values of x, they are 1, 3 and 4. The difference between 1 and 3 is 2. The difference between 3 and 4 is 1, means they are not equally spaced. So there is no other go, we have to go with Lagrange's interpolation formula. Okay. Now first we tabulate. x0 we call as 1, x1 is 3 and x2 is 4. Correspondingly y0 is 4, y1 is 12 and y2 is 19. By Lagrange's interpolation formula, we have written the formula as y of x is equal to x minus x1 into x minus x2 upon x0 minus x1 into x0 minus x2 multiplied by the functional value of the skipped x0, that is y0. Plus, in the second term we are skipping x1, so it is x minus x0 into x minus x2 upon x1 minus x0 into x1 minus x2 multiplied by y1, and plus here we will skip the third point, that is x2. So what we have is x minus x0 into x minus x1 upon x2 minus x0 into x2 minus x1 multiplied by y2. Let us substitute the values. So it is x minus 3 into x minus 4 upon, you will have 1 minus 3 into 1 minus 4 multiplied by the first functional value, that is 4, and so on. We have substituted the values. And let us evaluate it. So it was minus 2 into minus 3 in the denominator. The numerator was 4. So naturally 2 gets cancelled. And what we are having, this is minus into minus. So it gives you plus coefficient. So you got it to be 2 by 3. You got the first coefficient to be 2 by 3 here. In the bracket you have x square minus 7x plus 12, the product of these two brackets, as you know. Now, in the second case, you have 12 here and the denominator is 2 into minus 1 as you're watching. So, there will be minus sign here, and 2, 6 are 12. So, it gives the coefficient 6, and the bracket is the product of these two brackets, which is x square minus 5x plus 4 as it is. Lastly, the third term, this 19 comes here. The product of x minus 1 and x minus 3 gives you x square minus 4x plus 3, and the denominator was 3 into 1, that is what is given. And the sign will be plus, obviously. So this is 19 by 3 in bracket x square minus 4x plus 3. Now let us add all the terms. So let us first combine the quadratic terms. So I have taken the coefficients of x square here. So here it is 2 by 3 minus 6 and plus 19 by 3. So you are watching 19 by 3 plus 2 by 3 means 21 by 3. 3 7s are 21. So 7 minus 6 you got 1. So I have written x square. Next term is minus, you are combining the linear terms now. So this is minus 7 to the 14 by 3. So that is what I have taken. Then it was minus minus plus, 6 5s are 30, and lastly you are watching, this is 19 by 3 multiplied by minus 4, so it gives you minus 76 by 3. So if you add these terms, so minus 14 and minus 76, it gives you minus 90, and you have 30 minus 90 by 3 means 30 minus 30, so x goes off, there is no x, 0x. And lastly, you are combining the constant terms. This is 2 by 3 into 12. So it gives you 24 by 3, meaning 8. Next you go to, this is 4 6 are, so you got minus 24. And this is 19 by 3 into 3. 3 is getting cancelled, you are getting plus 19. And now, if you combine all those terms, minus 24, 8 and plus 19, you get a 3. So you got x square plus 3. Alright. Now what you wanted to find out, let us go back to the question. The question says, find x where yx is 7. So I have to go back to whatever I have got as the result. So the result was y of x was x square plus 3. So we are writing x square plus 3 is equal to 7. So we got x square is equal to 7 minus 3 is 4. So x will be either plus 2 or minus 2. But our data talks of positive terms, so we'll prefer to 2. But both the answers are correct. So plus 2 will be interpolation, and if you are going to minus 2, it will be called as extrapolation. Alright. Now let us go to our third question. Question number 3. The function y equal to sin x is tabulated below. Find sine of pi by 6 using Lagrange's interpolation formula. The values given are values of x are 0, pi by 4 and pi by 2. Corresponding values of y are 0, 0.70711 and 1. So you'll call this as x0, x1, x2, y0, y1, y2. So let us go for the answer. I hope you are ready. By Lagrange's interpolation formula, what we have here is y equal to x minus x1 into x minus x2 upon x naught minus x1 into x naught minus x2 into y naught plus x minus x naught into x minus x2 upon x1 minus x naught into x1 minus x2 into y1 and plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 upon x2 minus x naught into x2 minus x1 into y2. So let us fill the values. This will be pi by 6 because it is the given value of x for which we want to find out the answer. So pi by 6 minus pi by 4 into pi by 6 minus pi by 2 upon 0 minus pi by 4 into 0 minus pi by 2 and the functional value is 0 plus pi by 6 minus 0 into pi by 6 minus pi by 2 upon pi by 4 minus 0 into pi by 4 minus pi by 2 multiplied by the functional value 0.70711 and the last term, that is pi by 6 minus 0 into pi by 6 minus pi by 4 upon pi by 2 minus 0 into pi by 2 minus pi by 4 multiplied by the functional value, that is 1. Now the first functional value being 0, actually I need not calculate this value is going to 0. The next value says it is pi by 6 into minus pi by 3. I hope you can calculate it, divided by pi by 4 into minus pi by 4 and multiplied by the functional value, and plus you have pi by 6 into minus pi by 12, very simple calculation, and in the denominator you have pi by 2 into pi by 4 and multiplied by the functional value. So simple. In the numerator you will have pi square, here also you are having pi square, so they get cancelled, and by the law of multiplication what you are getting is 4 4s are 16 in the numerator and 6 3s are 18 in the denominator and multiplied by this functional value. Minus, here also the same thing happens, 2 4s are 8 goes in the numerator, 6 12s are 72 is in the denominator, there is a minus sign, and the final answer comes out to be 0.51743. So I hope you are getting the answer. That's all for today. Okay.